What's up, fam? Well, remember, you guys go check me out on YouTube. I'm now starting to actually have more activity over at YouTube as well. So that's going to be my backup, because I know how sensitive TikTok has become. They are trying to, make it kind of hard and complicated for some of us, right? But that's okay, because like I said, it's never going to stop. We're just going to move on to another way, and that's just how it's supposed to be. Welcome to 2024, even though this is the day before. This is New Year's Eve, and we made it, right? And I want to give a time of condolence to the ones we lost in 2023. If you know somebody, if you heard of somebody that passed on, we want to tip our hats to them and say rest in peace to each and every one of them. This is going to be an interesting year, 2024, fam. Very interesting on many levels. A lot of things transpired in the last year, in the last 2 years. Some things really came about, and we see them for what they truly are. And what I see is the political realm in the United States. Even it stretches around the world, actually. A lot of stuff that happens here in the United States affects other countries as well. And a lot of things that other countries do affect us in return. And one thing I do know, that when we look at like the racism in this country, this nobody can deny is a problem. Now I get it, where a lot of the racist people, they like to flip and make it seem like it's not them that are racist. It's you because you speak of it, or did you bring it up or talk about it? Well, that is the psychological trick that they like to flip, deflection. They like to bounce it back at you because they seem to accuse you of everything that they are. Have you noticed? Accuse you of everything that they are. Deflection. So we have to be stern, be grounded, understand the difference between the two. And a lot of people like to say they're not racist. Okay? You're not? Well, this is what I do know. If you're a criminal and you support criminals, then doesn't that make you a part of their group, a part of their team? If you support them, that's common sense, right? If you're anything else in the world and you support them, that makes you a part of the team because you are supporting. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that just by your support in itself, that's you agreeing to what they do, how they operate, and how they think. That's you agreeing to it. That's you signing on the dotted line. You signed up for it when you vote in that way. And if you know that your party is majority of racist people, and you still support it, what does that make you? That makes you a team player. You think? A team player. You don't have to go out and do the dirt. All you got to do is support it right there from your home. When you go out to cast your vote, you are supporting the group that the majority of the racist people in this country support. And they support it for a purpose, a reason. Don't think that they just support that group and there's nothing behind it. They just, oh, I just like to be a Republican, so I'm going to support it. No, there's a bigger agenda, a bigger picture. And if you do not see the bigger picture because you've been convinced that they are the party of law and order, that's something to think about. Because if they were the party of law and order, they would be fighting for equality. That means they would be fighting for equality, equal, straight across the board, no matter who you are. But they don't. They don't fight for that. They don't want that. That is a part of law and order. They don't want democracy. Why not? Too many rules. And not just that. Those rules seem to hold them back from what they want to do. When they want to take over, or they want to cheat, or they want to just skip past certain protocols just to get what they want. So, best way to do that is simply not be the group that was once called a group of law and order, because it holds them accountable. Hold them accountable. You know, I haven't seen a criminal yet, or even heard of one, who wanted to be held accountable. Then people will throw the argument up, they're all crooks. And they'll also say they're all racist. I beg to differ on both points. Because let's start with the racism, which I've spoke on before. In the Republican Party, you have less brown and black people working within it to bring forth rules, laws, legislations against racism. Less black and brown people in that party. That's why the racist people are all piling in on that, because they know that most of your black and brown people are in the Democratic Party. Being that, you look at the Democratic Party, how about their checks and balances toward racism? You have more black and brown people working within it to bring up laws and legislations and rules to prevent racism. But does that eliminate racism within the party 100%? Of course not. But there's a small percentage now within the Democratic Party than there is in the Republican Party. That is common sense. That's just the way it is. And if you vote in the way that most of the majority of racist people in this country vote, then you are on their team. You are a part of the team. Just like I vote against racism with the Democratic Party, I'm on their team. I'm fighting against the racism. Then if you vote for the Republican Party with the majority of the racist people, then you're on their team. You're supportive of what they do and how they act and what laws they bring up against black and brown people to advance. You're supporting it. And don't say that you're not voting for just the man when you see that the man is accepting all the racist people that are in this country, accepting. He's not denouncing them hard. He'll say, one, stand down and stand by. So what does that actually mean? Just what it says. Stand down for now and stand by. Be on alert. If you're a Republican voting or Republicans, you're voting for racism. You're part of the team. Don't say that you're not racist. Damn it.